Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Funk. Thinking right out here in the lab. What I do for you. I'm still in the book, got some good stuff for you today, so let's get started. Rightism, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's a message in the story for life. I give life lessons. You tune in to receive them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. I got to go do what I do. Let's go. Right Thinker's mission, and that's what I'm on, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right Thinker's way of life, through mental and spiritual discipline, practice daily, will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment. Right Thinkers way of life through mental and spiritual discipline. Practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual life. And I think I just did a repeat, aka, know thyself. My mission, that's what I'm on, is to get all right thinkers to know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. So we work together and make that happen. So I asked the question, do you know you? It's rhetorical, but if you don't have the answer for yourself, tune in. I can help you with that. That's what I do for you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believes and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. Excuse me. All those people, all those persons reside in you. Right thinkers know thyself. And to Mayat, be true. We still doing the first parable. We just went through the Mayat and the karma phase. Now we're gonna go into. I'm gonna show you and break down how to stop that cycle of reincarnation. Okay, let's talk about it. I finished up with telling you about how to process from a mythological and philosophical standpoint. They are concepts for you to understand the mystical philosophy of said teachers, aka right now it's right thinking philosophy, but we know she taught that. Right now we're doing meditation, how to control the mind. So once the judgment, after death, once the judgment has been rendered, if you pass the scales of Mayat, now the goddess Mishhenet takes over. Uh-oh. And she appoints your person's future family, meaning you fail the scales of Mayat. Now you got to go get reincarnated, and the idea is to try to help you be in a better position so you can do the things you need to do, which is to know thyself. Some of us come here and don't get understanding of that, and we got to keep repeating it. So this is let you know how they did it back then. Simple process. Now they would place you in the family or at place of birth for your social status, etc. I mean, they're gonna put you in a better position. Some people call it, we signed a soul contract before you come here. You did it. Man, yeah, I don't subscribe to that theory. I heard about it. I understand it. I don't subscribe to it. So that ain't what I teach. So philosophy. I don't teach that philosophy. But that's pretty much what they're telling you, that once you fail, now we're going to negotiate your deal so that you can be in a better position so that we can come back next time. Hopefully you get it right. That's the intent. Watch this. You'll see it play out. This is not meant, again, as a punishment. No, but as a process of trying to lead you or your soul to what? The opportunity, the appropriate place where they can what? Grow spiritually. We don't pick and choose where we're born. Okay, that's the two people got together made that happen. So, but when say once life happens, it's up to you. So they try to put you in a better position since you failed that one. They try to put you in a better position. That's what they're saying. So if before you die, you desire to be a musician, okay, the goddess Mishkanet will send you to a certain country or family, And why? And put you in circumstances where that desire can be pursued to make you happy. But you still got to put some work in, okay? But if you were a mugger, watch this, in a past life, it's going to hurt me a little bit. You will end up in a place, in a situation where what? You will experience being mugged and have the pain and suffering such as you cause to others. Sound familiar? Reap what you sow. That's what we get into. Your actions, your WRIGHT. If you did this, oh, it's going to be done to you. So it would behoove anybody to do things that you don't want done to you. Why? Because if you do that, it's going to come back to you. And if my philosophy teaches, don't do to others what you don't want done to you. If I don't want nobody doing certain things to me, I'm not going to do them to you. Simple as that. So that's just a philosophy that I live by. But this experience will be able, is there for what? To teach you to act otherwise, what? In the future. Because you're coming back. They telling you, we're trying to put you in a better position to do the right thing. Hopefully, go that way, not that way. Excuse me. But thus trying to improve what? Your future life, the future birth. When you come into the world, they want you to be in a better position. That's what they're saying. Okay. So what you do after that now is within your purview of your own free will, again, and your actions in this new lifetime. Once you reincarnate, you're going to get another shot to get it right, so to speak. My dude plays golf. My dude get a mulligan, a do-over. That's reincarnation, okay? But you will have to engender and determine the next life and on until what? Until you eventually know thyself. Get it right. That was their philosophy. So everybody didn't want to what? Reincarnate. They didn't mind dying. Dying wasn't a problem for them. Or they was obsessed with dying. No, they just knew death was the ticket to the next life. And when it came, if you lived right and did the right things, you're not scared. Why? I'm ready to go into that next afterlife. That's eternity. They had that concept all figured out. Okay? Why? If the spirit can't die, we are spiritual beings. Hello? Come on now. Everybody ain't up on the symbolisms and the esoteric teachers. They did that purposely. Why? So a bunch of y'all stay ignorant, not knowing what's going on right in front of your face. Moving on. My job is to try to wake you up to see just that for yourself. I don't want to tell you about it. I want you to recognize it for yourself. So I arm you with the information that you can use to do just that. Hence, know thyself. I done lost my place. Okay, y'all on free will. That's okay. Lifetime agenda. Now, this process, again, is a process, meaning after you done live this life, this is the next process for your soul coming into the next life. You're in the reincarnation state. Okay, you're in the holding bin, so to speak. Watch this. This process is misconnect, which is destiny of birth. That's what it means. Misconnect is the manifestation, listen, of one's Shah Nefer, meaning your actions, what you did. If it's positive destiny, meaning you did good deeds, or one's Shah Mit, which is negative destiny. See where we're going? I gotta hope you see this picture. You see one where Shah Nefer, he sits on the throne, meaning he made it to a Tsar. Where we at down here? Right here, right here. You see him sitting on the throne? That's Shah Nefer. That's positive destiny. You see down here? See what's happening here? That's Shah Mit, M-I-T. That's your ego. See what's doing? Self-destruction. Okay? It's got a hatchet going to his head. Modern times, that would be a gun to your head. Okay? Suicide. Self-inflicted problems. Get into that right now. Fetters of who? Your boy. Set the ego. Your egoistic self. Now, you set the tone for your positive or negative WRIGHT. This is one's harvest. They call it. What they say, you reap from one's action. You put it out, you get it back. Good, good. Bad, bad. Okay? Get the concept? It ain't that hard to understand. It ain't rocket science, or brain, science. Simple, common sense. Anybody can understand it and what? Use it. That's the purpose. Universal. So here now, that's called the process of what? Leading to H-U-M, which is the word for resurrection. If you meet Mitch Connect, you meet Karma, you done messed up. You really want to see Anubis or Haru. Why? They taking you to Asar. If you meet Mitch Connect, you ain't going to see Asar. Understand that. So now here the objective is to lead oneself on a process of increasingly what? Better births until it is possible to have what? Your spiritual inclination or aspiration to what? Want to do better. The other life, you just like going on selfish, doing your thing, having fun, enjoying life. You ain't aspiring to be better. You won't get better. You just reincarnate. Wow. Until you get it right. Now, when you have the aspiration and you join the company or find the company of a sage or a saint who what? Who can lead you to what? Self-discovery. Somebody has to lead you or guide you, help you to discover yourself. Because you're ignorant of yourself. You don't know. So my job as a teacher is to give you information to get you knowledge of self through what? Experience for yourself. WRIGHT means when a person achieves this self-discovery, they are referred to as akus, meaning enlightened being. All those who know themselves are enlightened beings, meaning they know themselves. Excuse me. Getting to the good stuff right here. I see the clock. I'm trying to beat it. So, altogether, what's this? The sum of total of a person's past actions, past desires and feelings, thoughts and belief system is considered the person's what? Ariu. Ariu. A-R-I-U. Ari with the U on it, meaning plural. And popularly known, better known as what? The law of karma in modern culture. Okay? Karma has been around a long time. We just call it misconnect. Same thing, same concept, haven't changed. So next thing you got to understand. So how do you beat reincarnation? I just told you what reincarnation is. Now I'm going to break down how to beat it. I got another little paragraph that does just that. Now, first thing you have to do, you must become a virtuous and righteous. And because this, once you live virtuous and righteous daily, this is how you purify one action. And thus, their Ari, now your action is based on what? It's negative Ari leads to negative situations. We know that the sneaky, deceitful things never work out. When they say everything done in the dark, we brought to light. Transparency is I ain't going to the dark. I'm gonna keep everything in the light. So you have negative situations, but also what happened? You have mental dullness, aka ignorance. And now with this, it's hard for you to understand the teachings of right thinking philosophy. And when your mind is in the dull and ignorant state, full of those what? Negative thoughts, egoistic desires, sexual feelings. Thus that's the opposite of WRIGHT. WRIGHT is having knowledge of heart. I know my heart. Okay, that's what it says. It may be referred to, right? It ain't WRIGHT. It's the opposite of knowing a heart. What's that? It is insect. Mind afflicted by fetters of ego. Set. You cause your own problems because of your ignorance of oneself. So the ego self, which is set, going to do a whole bunch of stuff that you're going to be responsible for. And there is much mental agitation and a lot of suffering. The positive karmic basis allows what? Harmonious surroundings and birth into what? A family of spiritually minded people Again, the prior life, they didn't have that. So let's go around and put them in a better position. So when you do that, it ain't guarantees, but it gives you a better shot. And when you have spiritually minded people, as well as you're in the company of sage, but most importantly, this is important, that you have clarity of mind. Right thinking gives you clarity of mind to what? To understand and get the wisdom from said teachings, meaning you have to experience it for yourself. I can teach you everything you need to know, but if you don't implement it, how you know? Use it. Now, if your soul is judged to be found to be pure in the reference to who? Mayat, you ready? Your soul is found to be pure, meaning lighter than the feather of Mayat at Judgment Day. It will not be led to karma and Mishkanet. Why? It would not be led to Ankh, which is reincarnation. But what happens? It is led to the inner shrine by Harut. Ding, 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 the higher you, where it meets its own higher self. I showed you a picture where Asar looks at Ra, and the both of them look at each other. But it's your higher self, in essence, God. Asar, which is the soul, and it meets Asar, aka the supreme being. This meeting will what? End any future possibilities of what? Reincarnation. That's how you end reincarnation. It means becoming one with the divine self, aka Asar. And its term is, you ready? This term is our word that they can define. Nihas, my favorite word. It means the resurrection, in essence, the Asarian resurrection, meaning the soul that resurrected. And this is the only way to break the cycle of reincarnation. How about that? I'm going to end on that note, but I said I got a few minutes left, so I'm going to take you a little more. Let's see what this, let's talk about WRIGHT. So WRIGHT, which is karma, is not really your destiny, but it's the accumulated unconscious impressions from desires, thoughts, and feelings of what your past and present and previous lives, and not a set destiny. Meaning your destiny ain't set in stone. Nope. You are the engineer of that. A person can change their WRIGHT destiny by what? Their present actions. Change. Okay? You, the individual, is always what? Responsible for what? For the present by the actions that you performed even previously, which led them to this place, here we are today, etc. But external factors also can affect one's life, but one is still, should be in control ultimately of what? The response to those externalities. Any adverse situation, any other usual situation, all you got to do is conduct yourself the way you always do. Acquiesce to the situation as if you've been there before. You may never experience before in your life, but if you acquiesce, nobody will never know. Okay? That's what's important in life. And most people, circumstances, and etc., don't know how to do that. We react to the situation. Don't let the situation control you. That's self-mastery, the whole goal. But however, there's always a however, now you got the present is not set also. Otherwise, people what could not change, and they would be destined to suffer or be happy based on what? Some perverse cosmetic joke, cosmic joke, and meaning their destiny would already be out of their control, meaning it's already been set, so they don't control their destiny. That's not true. That's not right. Some people say that, don't mean nothing. But watch this. Now, if it's not like that, well, how is it? God has provided what we call free will. That thing upside our head, that mind, that conscious brain, that's your ticket, okay? That's everything that you need is right there. Moving on. That's called free will. And with it, every person can what? Have a glorious life full of wisdom and prosperity, Or they can also have a life full of strife, suffering, and frustration based on what? Their own egoism and their own egoistic desires and their own actions which they choose to do. Everybody wants what they want. Some of us don't want to put the work in to get what they want. So the name of the game is, if that's what you want, that's what you should be doing to get it. If you wishing, hoping, and praying it happen, it don't work that way. Put the work in. Trust me, I do it every day. It ain't that hard. So in closing, hope you got the lesson. It was a good one, I think. So again, in closing, right thinkers, may you all live to be 100, and me 100 minus a day. So I never know that right thinkers like you have passed away. Remember, avoid reincarnation. Do the right thing. I do.